What has my company done for the community around me? Hey friends, Happy New Year and welcome to 2019. Hopefully 2018 was good for you and 2019 will be even better. For our January cover story, I visited Stampede Meat and I went to their Sunland Park, New Mexico facility. They had a grand opening, ribbon cutting, and I was fortunate to be invited to attend. I profiled them in our January issue, but one of the cooler things I got to talk to the Stampede Meat team about, other than the grand opening of the facility and how they're going to fill it moving forward, was their commitment to the community of Sunland Park, New Mexico, and the greater El Paso, Texas area. There are a lot of meat and poultry processors out there who do great things for the community, great things for their employees. But what was cool about Stampede Meat and their goals for Sunland Park and El Paso was they were planning on becoming a promoter, an ambassador for the Sunland Park, El Paso community. Now, I've never been to El Paso. It's pretty beautiful down there. I didn't even realize there were mountains. It's not a total desert, and it's not just the Rio Grande running right through the middle of town. It's really pretty, and there's lots to do. Now I sound like a promoter for El Paso. But it's very cool to see a company that comes from a giant metro area like Chicago, which Stampede Meat does, where they're kind of a smaller fish in the bigger pond. Chicago doesn't need Stampede Meat to promote it or market it as a place to visit. El Paso's pretty big too, but it's a little less known than Chicago as a destination for vacations or visits. So it'll be very cool to see how Stampede Meat does this and if it has any great benefit or result for the Sunland Park community and the greater El Paso area. So what are you doing to help the communities your plants are in? Certainly, a lot of the plants I visit, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours away from a major metro area or a major airport. That can be a little tricky. Some of these plants, that's all that's there. Not every plant is going to become a tourism bureau for the city in which it resides. But for some of those mid-sized cities and towns, maybe you could become a tourism promoter, like you have nothing else to do, right? But that's a great way to give back to the community, an innovative way at least, to give back to those businesses around your plants that could stand to benefit from more traffic and a little bit of tourism. Try to think outside the box like Stampede Meat has and find a way that's innovative, different, and has a really good impact on as many people as possible. I don't know who that is. We'll ignore that one.